lovelies, welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I am Amanda and this is my Crafty Corner. Well, today is Tuesday and that means it's a Wattobizz Tuesday. And we are continuing with Glowing Love, which is by Wattobizz. This is an older kit that I'm absolutely in love with. As you can tell, I'm almost done the heart there. I still have about 10 or so colors left in this art. There's a lot of confetti, so I figured I would move over to this pink color, which is actually 3371, which is a brownish color. I am working on her hands and a little bit of her very curly hair. My plan is to get this done hopefully within the next week or so. Like I said, there's a lot of confetti in here, and because there's a lot of confetti, I'm the type of person that likes to use up the whole strand and then move on. So it's taking me quite a bit of time to actually finish the heart, but it will get done. That is my goal, so that I can move this frame. So for now, we are going to work on this color, which will bring us down here. So at least, you know, parts of it are getting done. I know it's a boring color because it is a brown. But it's better than 939, which is all of this blue. And there's a lot of it, which I'm trying to do off screen as well, because the background is 939. Her hand is 939, because the whole point is that it's called Glowing Love. So the heart is making everything glow, right? This is again done by Wattobizz. Sandy is fantastic. She does all of her own art, and I'm pretty sure if you buy this one now, you're going to get it in the new with the new symbols. You'll have 10 centimeters more of fabric if you like to do it in a scroll frame. This one I've had for about a year, and yeah, she is fantastic. Go take a look at her website. She also has a Facebook group, which is also in the description box below. Okay, this thread, since I've tried threading it, has been causing me problems. Give me 1 second. There we go. Just gotta fix it a little bit. Yeah, she has a Facebook group. It is in the description box below. And with that said, sorry, before that, if you want to save a little bit of money, you can type in my name, Amanda, and you will get 5% off the standard kits. The standard kits is only 50 colors. And then what you see is what you pay for. So if it's $70, it's $70. There's no tax or anything in it. But you can save 5% if you put in my name. With that said, if you have not subscribed to me, please hit that subscription button. Don't forget to click the all so that you're notified every time I have a video, every time I go live, or what have you. Just because they've now changed it, I think it automatically goes to personalized instead of all. So just make sure you hit that all button. Don't forget to comment and like my video so that other crafty, not just cross stitch, but other crafty people can find me. I will be doing diamond painting again on this channel very shortly, hopefully soon. Because I know some people miss that, so my plan is to do it. We'll get there, I promise. And with also, I have a Facebook group as well that you're more than welcome to join. I think I only have one question, which is just agreeing to the rules. I believe that is all. So you're welcome to show off your crafty pics, any sort of picture really. Love seeing projects. I know there's a lot of Facebook groups out there. If you don't want to join, that is more than Okay. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok with the same name, Amanda's Crafty Corner. I try to post up updates of everything that I'm working on when I remember to do so. Like I've said, I may have grown up in the social media age, but I suck at it. You remember MySpace? Yeah, I had a MySpace page. Did I do all the HTML coding and whatnot? I tried. I really tried. I even in grade 10, I think it was, yeah, grade 10, I joined up the computer programming. It was a course at my school. I still sucked at it. I sucked majorly. It was just a course to have to say I did something. Because I didn't know what I wanted to take. No word of a lie. But I sucked at that. MSN was my go-to. I'm not going to lie. I used to spend hours and hours just messaging people on MSN. And when I say hours and hours, I used to be up until like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I used to also wake up for 5 o'clock in the morning to talk to friends in Australia because of the time difference. Yeah, I would go to bed early to wake up at 5 to talk to my friends, okay? That was my social media before Facebook and Instagram and all of that. It was great. I'm also recording this on Sunday morning. It's at like 10 or so in the morning. I don't even know anymore. I'm not really paying attention. I've been up for a while. But I figured I would record this so that on Tuesday you'll have this because, yeah, you'll get this on Tuesday. And then Tuesday night we will go live. Because that's what I do on Tuesdays is basically, yes, a Wattobizz day. I go live. I have this video that comes out. And then eventually on Saturdays, which will also be like a Wattobizz, will be our dragons. And then on Friday, I go back and forth between Painting Fairy and now it's called 5-stitch instead of 1-2-1 stitch. Because Painting Fairy does all the charting and the rendering of the image. So I go back and forth between those two. So I have the English cottage that I have started. And then I'm almost on the background of the squirrel. I'll probably do some of that today, actually. Today being Sunday, not Tuesday. Or I'll do it on Tuesday before my appointment. And then, yeah. I'm slowly getting stuff done. I finished the autumn lantern. You'll see that in my November end of the month in review for November. I've started the winter lantern, and basically what I'm going to do is once I'm done the winter lantern, I'm going to do all the backstitch. That's my plan, at least. I will do all the backstitch once I have the winter lantern done, just because I'd rather spend a day doing backstitch than, yeah, because I know it'll force me to do the backstitch. Because I'm not a fan of backstitching, but every project that I'm apparently getting has backstitch in it. It's okay, though. It's okay. I will get it done eventually. But how is everybody doing, and what's everybody working on as they watch this? I hope you're all doing well. As you can tell, my voice is finally back. I finished my antibiotic on Saturday in regards to me having strep throat and an ear infection. Woot woot. And yeah, but my thing is, we'll see how long that lasts, because I have a habit of getting sick. Because the little man brings everything home. Because he may not be sick, but he could be carrying it. And my immune system kind of sucks. And it's definitely sucked more than normal because I've had COVID twice. And on top of having COVID, I'm diabetic, which means I am just SOL all around. It's fine though. It's fine. My mom was even telling me at her work they're giving the 11th COVID shot. And I'm like, why do you need so many shots? Why do you need so many vaccinations? That just seems like an excessive amount. But that's what they were told to do, so they have to do it, she told me. And I'm like, okay, you have fun with that. No more for me, thank you. And what else can I tell you about? On Saturday, we went to my nonna, which is my grandmother's retirement home, and we did like a Christmas celebration. So we took pictures in front of the Christmas tree that they have there, and we took pictures with her, had a good time. My family is about 55 people and 20 people are missing, and that's still a lot considering it's 35 people still there. But we had lots of fun, took pictures. I have pictures. I just don't share them because of what happened last year in regards to my partner and myself. So I keep the little man off of social media. So I keep the pictures to myself, basically. And my cousins are very understanding to that. Especially to those that know the story. Because people are wackadoodles. But yeah, we had lots of fun. We caught up. Everybody was telling me how cute the little man is. And how polite he is. And they all want to take him home. And I'm like, okay, sure. See how long that lasts. But yeah, it was just nice to catch up with everybody. Because unfortunately nowadays, and we were all talking about it, or at least my dad and I, and even my mom, you see people now at funerals and weddings. Well, there's not going to be another wedding in my family for a very long time. And we all wanted to get together because we don't do Christmas Eve anymore, just because everybody has their own families now, so everybody does their own thing. But yeah, I was even, like, we were discussing weddings because my brother is trying to figure out what they want to do when they get married. And I chimed in, like, all I want is the dress and to go to City Hall, get married there, and then have a backyard party. Everybody can dress up as they want. It's just going to be me in a dress. And my cousin was like, oh, I really like that idea. That's like the best. I'm like, exactly. Because then you don't have to think about anything. You just get it catered and done. Take pictures and we're good. I don't need the whole let's pay $70,000 for a wedding. Yeah, that's how much it costs now, $70,000. Because it's like $110 to $120 a plate, which is a person. So, yeah. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the future. I've been with my partner for 10 years. We have a child together. I doubt we're getting married. Because I'm still waiting. Still waiting. But it's okay. I really don't care anymore. I could put a ring on if I really wanted to. I have lots. Be like, yep, I'm taken. I am very much taken. Although everybody knows, especially on YouTube, that I'm taken because I talk about my partner all the time. Even my friends online, I talk about him all the time. I make it no secret that I'm taken. And happily so, for on the 26th is 11 or 10 and a half years. So there you go. Yeah, I've been with my partner since I was 25. But anyways, yeah, so that was Saturday. Got to see my nonna, and little man gave her a hug and a kiss, and I took a picture. Very awkward picture, but I got a picture. And then we all took family pictures. My cousin, one of my cousins, took video of us trying to get ready for the big family picture. Oh my gosh, it was a disaster. And it's always a disaster when it comes to getting together for this picture because there's just so many of us. And then they were trying to do a picture with all the sisters together, all the siblings together, the brothers together, because my mom's one of 7. She has 2 sisters and 4 brothers. It was a funny disaster. Can I say that? It was a funny disaster. And as you can tell, my canvas is getting so loose, and I really need to take this out of the frame soon and change it up. I'm using a Q-snap. Because I don't do well with hoops. Except on like teeny tiny little projects. And work has been okay this week. A little bit of a disaster. On Wednesday, was it Wednesday? Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday. Oh my God, one patient made me laugh. So I was telling them that I was super proud that they went to Emerge on Sunday. Because I called Sunday morning to see if they could get in, and then, they realized, oh yeah, we're not open on weekends. So Monday morning, I ended up calling that patient and asking them, I left a voicemail saying that I had a couple questions for them, and when they had a moment just to give me a call back so I could ask them. So they called me back like an hour-ish later. I can't even remember. So I started asking my questions, and my number one question was, did you go to Emerge? And they're like, yes. I'm like, perfect. What happened? And so they proceeded to tell me what happened and where they were supposed to go. And I'm like, okay, I will let the doctor know. And I will speak to the doctor. I think on Wednesday, no. That Monday they ended up showing up. Because I did not end up calling them back just because I gave it to my coworker because she deals with all of everything in pertaining to ophthalmology stuff, so referrals. So I gave that to her to deal with, and then he ended up showing up. My boss ended up talking to him, and we booked him in for Wednesday. And then on Wednesday, which is when he made me laugh, did the appointment, had to do a visual field. This guy, my loves, my lovelies, would not stop talking during the visual field. It got to the point where he was like, oh, the flashes of light look like explosions. Like explosions of light, like this, instead of just instead of this, it was like this. And I'm like, okay. And I'm doing my best not to laugh. But at the same time, I'm just like, really? Really? Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. Don't remember if he had to do it again or not. I think he did good, actually. And I'm just shaking my head. Just sitting there shaking my head. And I even told my coworker, I'm like, he would not stop talking during the visual field. Then I had another person who wouldn't blink. And I'm just like, oh, you need to blink. It's not a fun test. And you don't want your eye to dry out. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. I literally fell asleep with the little man last night until after 9. And then I went to my bedroom to sleep. Okay, albeit I woke up at like 10 to 1 and was like, oh, it must be like 6 o'clock in the morning because that was a really good sleep. No, it's 10 to 1. And I'm like, I'm going back to sleep. So I was asleep until like 8 o'clock this morning. So that's like 11 hours of sleep. So I don't know why I'm yawning. I have a coffee beside me, which I'm actually going to take a sip of. I didn't have one coffee yesterday. I even said, oh, when the little man goes to sleep, I'm going to have a coffee. Nope, that didn't happen. Not at all. My partner had 3 coffees or 4. 3 or 4 coffees. I don't remember. But yeah. I wanted to ask, has anybody watched any Christmas movies yet? I know my mom's on the Women's Network binge for Christmas movies. Even on Netflix, she's looking at Christmas movies, and I'm like, I want the old ones. So, yeah. That's my plan. I want to grab some of my old ones and start watching. I might do that actually after this. My only issue is my TV is behind me because my PC doesn't have a DVD drive or a CD drive, and it really sucks. So I have a lot of Christmas movies that I can watch on like my Prime and Netflix and Disney Plus, which I probably will do. But the ones that I want to watch are on my are on DVDs. So we'll see what I do. Because typically on Sundays, I play Baldur's Gate 3 with my friend Ram. But they're doing like a Christmas breakfast brunch thing. So he won't be back until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And it's only like 10 right now. So it'll be a good, 5 to 6 hours. So I want to I'm doing laundry right now too. I'm just doing my bedding. And then I'm probably gonna try and work on one of my diamond paintings by Painted Maeve, which I did an unboxing for. I really want to start on the little teapot house because it's so cute. And yeah. Or I'll just cross stitch. Or I'll time myself. I'll do like 2 hours of the painting and then do a couple hours of cross stitch. I don't know yet. I really don't know. And yes, as you can tell, I'm doing both the English and the Dutch way, depending on where it lands. Because this floss is really long and we're getting lots done. I just have to thread them, but I do have 3 more ready to go. Just in case I run out, but as you can tell, we got lots of floss left. And again, my apologies for last Tuesday's video. I really tried. What I should have done, because I realized that the program that I pay for allows for AI voices, I could have just muted myself and cross-stitched and then typed everything out, and AI would have done the rest. Although I don't know if anybody wants to hear an AI voice while I do this. You let me know in the comments below. If I lose my voice again, should I do that? Should I let AI talk for me so that we can have a nice long stitch with me? You let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you're working on in the comments below. Let me know if anybody else has bought a Wattobizz and how they are liking it. And then also let me know if you're excited for the Dragon Saturdays. Now, that doesn't mean you have to get a dragon yourself. It's literally just a theme that I have that I started a year... Did I start it last... No. I started it when I started my my cross-stitch journey. One of my friends also likes dragons, so I'm like, let's do a themed day. So I would do it on Saturdays. And we'll do it again. I mean, I'm going to have to record probably on Tuesday to have the video ready for Saturday. But that's okay. That's what my Tuesdays are for. My appointments and whatever else I want them to be since little man is at school. I was even telling that to my coworker. I'm like, I was asked if I wanted to do more Tuesdays. My problem is that I do all of my appointments rather than going, I need this day off, this day off, this day off, this day off to do them. I just, here we go. Tuesdays are off. Do the appointments. She goes, yeah, that's what I would do on Wednesdays. She would do all of her appointments and things on Wednesday mornings because we do start later. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. Believe me, I get it. So we will see. Because yeah, now that I think about it, when I start the Dragon Saturdays, I'll have 3 videos out a week for you. And then I will also have the live. So it's technically 4 videos. I know I should probably be doing more. I wish I could. I wish I had the time. But I work full time. I work full time. I have a little man. So unless you want AI voices while I cross stitch, because I can technically cross stitch while he's around, but I just don't want his voice in the background. So let me know what you would like me to do. But I honestly would rather spend time with the little man and wait till he goes to bed. Although that lessens my time with my partner. See, I'm in a pickle when it comes to recording. Yeah. How's everybody liking this cross stitch? I hope you are liking it. I know I am. I also know I need another sip of coffee. I'm sorry. I'm also just trying to think of what else I can really talk about. Also making sure there's no knots. But yeah, I started the winter lantern. I want to start the train soon. That I also got from 5 Stitch. And then I have the dark wintry house that I want to start, and that one is by Yishu. Please don't ask me where I got it. I know it was either VIP cross stitch, Paint Some Way, or Fan Cells, or Outdoor Tide. Was one of them. I think Biggest Craft. I don't remember. I got it from one of them. So I want to start those because they're Christmas themed or winter themed. My squirrel is almost done. And I'm hoping to get that entire cross stitch done by next autumn because I'll still work on it regardless. It just won't be in my rotation for the videos. And then I need to keep working on my comfortable breakfast because that poor thing has been, that poor girl's just kind of been neglected, and I'm super excited for that one. Because I think once I've done the breakfast, I want to do the Ambolite. Because I'm super excited for that one. I'm super excited for the Ambolite by Painting Fairy because I'll put it in my scroll frame, which will make it easier for me to work on. As opposed to the Joy Sunday. The Joy Sunday, if anybody is wondering, I am using that for extra threads for my Joy Sunday cross stitch when I run out. Because why not? I'm not going to work on it. I'm not going to give it away. I'm just going to use the threads. Because I do have a lot of Joy Sunday projects. I'm getting them done, but I've lost my taste for Joy Sunday. So I probably won't buy any more Joy Sunday. Mona Lisa, yes. Shall buy, yes. Kuyang, yes. Painting Fairy, absolutely. Anything from 5 Stitch. Anything from Wattobizz, 100% anything from Wattobizz. And I know I have a fair few things that I want from Wattobizz. Just have to wait till after the Christmas time to buy it. But I am trying to also finish projects so that I have room for more projects. It's the same with my diamond paintings. I don't want to buy any more diamond paintings until I finish more of my stash. Because that's the type of person I am. I'm sorry if, unboxings is what a lot of people are into. I do use a lot of my own money for the unboxings, but I also need space. And we still live with my parents. We're going to be living with my parents for a long time yet, unfortunately. And yeah, I want to get stuff done. So, yeah. Once projects are done, it does free up, well, I say it frees up some space, but in reality, I have to find places to put the finished products. Thankfully, I do have an Art Dot diamond painting storage case, so I might start putting these in there as well. Just like I have my diamond paintings, because my larger ones I can't fit in there. But at least with the cross stitch, if I need to fold it up, I can. And then I'll just re-iron it. It's not a big deal. I'll just iron it again. We are going to need a new piece of thread soon. I think I have 3 more stitches with this. I could be wrong. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what else I can talk about. This is my problem. Let me know in the comments below what the rest of your November plans are, because look at that. We have a week left of November, and then it is done. We're into December. Oh my goodness, and that means all the Christmas parties or holiday parties, depending on what you celebrate, and get-togethers, and spending a lot of money. I even made a joke to my coworker saying, I am working all the way up until Christmas. I do not want to have another day off because I want money. And she looked at me like I had 2 heads. And I'm like, no, seriously. I want my money. Okay, we're going to do the pin stitch because I did run out of... I won't be able to do it with this one. See, Jenny, I do the pin stitch too, thanks to you. You guys get to look at my PJ pants, because that's what I wear on Sundays. I wear PJs. And then I change my PJs when I go to sleep. Let's do one more, or we'll get to the end of here, and then we'll be done. Does that sound like a plan? I certainly hope so. Yeah, we're going to finish the elbow. We got this, we got this, we got this. No, we don't. Look at this. Look at this. I'm also learning. I absolutely love 14 counts, especially for the loop method. Don't get me wrong, I like my 11 counts too, but from now on, 14 count all the way, unless it's a giant 9 count. Because the ones that I like mostly come in 9 count. It's the little bunnies that I also really, really want to start. I have too many that I want to do. But one of them I need to rebuy because I got it as a Yishu instead of a Mona Lisa. And you can tell it's a Yishu because the bunnies that should have a black outline, the outline changes like 10 times. And I'm like, no, no, no. Because Yishu is computer generated, not hand charted. So, yeah. I also told my friend Spontaneous Crafter that I would send her my stash, so I need to remember to do that today too. I've done videos of my stash of all the kits that I have, whether it's Spring, Yishu, Huakin. I think I did one for Mona Lisa. If I didn't, please let me know. But I do have a playlist for all of the stores that I buy from. At least now I do. So I have Wattobizz, I have Painting Fairy, I have 5 Stitch. I don't know if I have a Biggest Craft and whatnot. If you want me to separate those ones, I can. But I've definitely made playlists now for Wattobizz, Painting Fairy, 5 Stitch. I have a playlist for everything craft related. So if you don't want to go through the playlist, like each individual one, you can just go to the everything craft related, and it has unboxings. It has all of my videos, all my Stitch With Me videos. It's got everything in there. And then I have a playlist for just unboxings. So depending on what tickles your fancy, there you go. I know I have ones for diamond painting as well. Once I do more diamond painting videos, I'll do the same thing. I'll have Diamond Art Club or Loa painting made, because I definitely want to buy more from her. So yeah, we'll see what happens, you know? If anybody else has like a small shop that they recommend for diamond painting, please let me know in the comments below as well. I know I want to buy some from Craft Pack Canada. I also love her putty. So I definitely need to get stuff from there, as well as Creations Morin. I really wanted to get their December box, but I don't know if I'll be able to. It'll probably be sold out by the time that I can. Did I say September or December? I hope I said December. But we'll see. I'm just talking about anything. Like I said, I jibber jabber a lot. A jibber jabber. And then I sing. I even sang to a patient on Friday, and I'm like, I am so sorry. I did not mean to go into like this sing-song voice. It just kind of happens. She laughed. I go do it to my son too, and then he tells me to stop singing. Mommy, why are you singing? I don't know, because I want to. Well, stop. Oh, okay, just for you. Oh yeah, so I'm going to say it. Jenny, did you end up ever clipping my voice or recording my sing-song voice about knots? And have I checked to see if there's a knot here? Nope, no knots. We good. I say that and we're going to end up with a knot somewhere. What else can I talk about? I got nothing. My brain is all like, well, it's actually singing Christmas songs to me right now. And it's the Toys on Parade song. I have no idea if that's in the public domain or not, so I do not want to start singing that out loud because I don't know the lyrics. I just know the melody. And the great big beautiful doll. My goodness, my brain. They are movies, like super, super old movies. From the creators of Betty Boop. So yeah, welcome to my brain. Welcome to my brain. What else can I tell you about? I can talk more about Saturday. We were talking about cats, and I was showing them because I still have pictures of the cat that I ended up getting when I lived in the apartment. And I'm like, I want to get 2 of these because as we were talking about, you know, pets and having one pet is next. Having one pet is nice, but having 2 is better because then they have each other to keep company. Because one of my cousins was telling me about how her cat now has the behaviors of the dog. And it's super, super cute. And another cousin was talking about how they got this Maine Coon. And I'm like, yeah, I want 2 of those. Yes, they are very expensive cats, but it also depends on who and where you're buying from. So the first one that I ever got, I paid like $600 for because I paid for her vet bill. I didn't even pay for the cat. I paid for her vet bill. And that's what I was telling my cousin. I go, yeah, I wanted this cat, but the person who did this did the first shots, the deworming. I can't remember what else was done because again, I sold her. But I paid for her first vet. And my cousin's like, wow, that's so good. I'm like, yeah, so wherever your friend or whoever bought this cat from got ripped off. So, yeah. Remember what I said about a knot? I got a knot. Did I wax this? No, I did not. There we go. And so we were talking about that. I'm like, yeah, I want to get 2 Maine Coons, which are ginormous cats. And I asked the little man. He told me I'm allowed to get cats, so that's what I'm gonna do. Whenever we get our own space. I probably wouldn't get it until like the 2nd year that we live in a place. Just so that I can save up for all the vet visits and whatnot. But yeah, that's what I want. Especially if we don't have any more kids. We're going to have cats. We're going to have a knot of cats. I know little man does want to be a big brother. We just, right now, everything is so up in the air. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I keep hitting my camera by accident. And I don't mean to. And I don't mean to. And again, I'm trying to think of what else to talk about because usually my brain is all like, you can talk about this and this and this. And my mind is all like, but Christmas songs. So we can tell where my brain is. It wants to watch Christmas movies. And another part of my brain is like, no, you must finish this. You said you were going to, so you must. And you can see how the needle is slowly like denting my skin. My skin is also super dry, as you can tell. Because that is this weather. It sucks. Oh, I also have to ask my partner when we're going to go do Santa photos. That's the other thing I need to ask. When are we doing Santa photos? Go to the mall, get pictures with Santa. If we don't do that, get my dad to dress up as Santa and get photos of William sitting on his lap. Maybe I'll ask little man if he wants to write a letter to Santa Claus this year, because last year we didn't. You know, get that magic to come to life. Although little man is super easy for Christmas because all he wants is trains. And even, sorry, my partner was like, perfect. All I have to do is buy him trains because he has a whole train track. So he doesn't need that whole thing again, which is nice. So I'm getting little man some Minecraft blocks that he can build stuff with. Anything in regards to STEM learning, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. Just so that he can build things and whatnot, because he loves building train tracks. He loves building things with Lego. So that's what I'm going to do, although I really don't want any more toys. But if it's learning toys, that's a little bit different, because he has more than enough cars. Don't need any more of that. Yeah. And yesterday I wore Christmas clothing. And my aunts and my uncles are like, or my aunts and my cousins are like, we should have worn our Christmas stuff. I go, it's a Christmas party. Why wouldn't I wear Christmas stuff? I'm like, look at little man. He's got like deers and trees on his clothing. And then tomorrow when we walk little man to school, because tomorrow is Monday for us, or even Tuesday, I'll ask, because then I don't feel like I'm in a rush to go off towards work. Ask what they're doing for the holiday concert, because I got videos on Friday in regards to it, or Thursday, can't remember exactly, but I don't know if they're doing 2 songs. I don't know if they just sent it out to everybody. I honestly have no idea. So I'm just going to ask the teacher, because if she wants them to practice at home, that's no problem. I'll get little man to practice for a little bit at home. Or at least at Grandma and Grandpa's house. because unfortunately with my work schedule, I work late. And then by the time that he gets home, it's like 7:30, and that means it's time to go to bed. So, yeah. But look at this. We are getting this done. We are almost at an hour long, and I hope that makes up for the very short video last week. I tried to do that on Friday for everybody too, with my 5-stitch, because I'm doing that as a stitch along with the lovely Nim. She's working on a different part than I am. Look, I even chopped this part off and it still became uneven. Gotta love that. And there's no knots. No, there's no knots. I say that, and I just caused a knot. That's okay. It happens. No, there's no knots. It's just awkward because I have like a tiny bit of fabric at the bottom. So I'm just trying not to get the needle to go through the fabric. Because like I said, once the heart is done, I am going to move the Q-snap elsewhere. So, yeah. We probably have 4, 8, 10, 14, 18, probably around 30 or so stitches left. So we're definitely going to get that done. Like I said, I go back and forth between the Dutch and the English method, just depending on whereabouts I am. I'm going to have another sip of coffee because we are at like an hour. Coffee, coffee, coffee. And then I'll check on the progress of my laundry, probably grab something else to eat or drink, and then work on a diamond painting. Or at least kit it up. Because I found one AB that I can put into it. I did not have any other ABs because I do save it all. I do. But I know my other diamond paintings have ABs, and I'll probably save all of those as well. I just haven't worked on them. I have so many diamond paintings. I mean, my stash isn't as big as other people's, but it's still pretty big, and I do need to work on stuff. I just don't know where I'm going to put it between working on my cross stitch. That's my problem right now. It's a storage problem than anything else. I'll probably have to put it on the treadmill is the word I'm looking for. Unless my mom uses the treadmill. Or I'm going to have to start putting them in the spare bedroom that my brother sleeps in when he comes to visit. Because, yeah, I have to figure it all out. Because half the basement is crafts and half the basement is a kitchen for my brother to bake. So, yeah. Like I said, I might be quiet, but we are going to get this done on camera. Typically, this wouldn't take me over an hour long to do, but because I'm on camera, I'm trying to think of what to talk about. It is taking me a little bit longer because when you're cross-stitching by yourself, it is a lot different. Even when I'm on like Discord with Steven, it's different because we're kind of just chilling and I can kind of do whatever I need to do and he does his thing. So, yeah. If we don't end up playing Baldur's Gate today, we'll play it next week, that's for sure. I might even ask him, hey, can we do it next week? Just so that we have a long time to play. Because we're on the final act for Baldur's Gate. Get him to play a different game for me, maybe Dishonored 2. Yeah, I might do that. Be like, psst, want to play Dishonored 2 so I can do some crafts? We'll see what he says. He might laugh at me. And then Tuesday, I also need to, because I close on Thursday, so I definitely want to do my month in review. I want to record it on Tuesday so that you can see all of the stuff that I've worked on in November. Even though it's the same stuff as always, that's okay. Because I definitely want that video out if I have a calendar around me, which is on my phone. Or I can use my computer. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, the 1st is on Monday, so I definitely want it for the 1st. Because now I have a habit of going to bed early on Saturday nights. Whereas before I would be up. Sometimes I would record, sometimes I'd play a game. But nope, Saturday night seems like it's an early night for me now. And then I'm up early Sunday morning so I can do stuff. Yeah, it looks like we have probably 8 stitches left. Nope, 10. We have 10 stitches left. I think, oh nope, we're good. I thought with my dry skin it was pulling it out of the needle again, the eye of the needle. Okay, what else can I talk about? Because I really have nothing really to say while I get these last stitches done. I'm excited to get 939 done soon. That stuff out of the way. What about everybody else who's excited to see this done? Because I know I've been working on it forever, but we are slowly getting there. I just need to go back to the bottom left-hand corner where I was working before to get stuff done. Because I've been focusing mostly in the middle. Like in the middle where the heart is. And then the girl's face. So that you don't really have to see the bottom left hand and the bottom right hand. Because it's literally all 939. With a mixture of like little bits of confetti in it. So I definitely want to get the confetti done. And then just focus on 939. Because why not? I'm going to do this different. We're going to go like this. Then we're going to go down. And it's so nice when you get to see like the two colors combined so it looks like it's a finish. Okay, let's finish these two and then we are done. And I hope this makes up for last Tuesday. I hope everybody has a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful rest of their week, depending on when you watch this video. I hope you all remember to love yourselves, take care of yourselves, spoil yourselves. And again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. And I will catch you all in my next one. Bye, my lovelies.